Welcome to the official Car Symptoms Guide channel, your ultimate resource for understanding car problems and their symptoms. Today, we're diving into a super important topic every car owner absolutely needs to know. Symptoms of a bad control arm. You should not ignore. Have you ever found yourself wondering, why is my car making that weird noise? Or, why does my steering feel so loose lately? If you've started hearing mysterious sounds, feeling unusual vibrations, or struggling to keep your steering wheel pointed straight, there's a strong possibility that your car's control arm might be in trouble. This isn't just about discomfort, folks. Ignoring these critical warning signs can lead to severe damage to your vehicle, and most importantly, jeopardize your safety and the safety of your passengers. The control arm, often called the A-arm or wishbone, is one of the unsung heroes of our car's suspension system. Think of it as the vital link between your car's wheels and its main frame. Its functions are absolutely crucial. It keeps your wheels perfectly aligned, absorbs every bump and jolt from the road, and ensures a stable, safe driving experience. But what happens when this crucial component starts to wear out or break? Well, that's where the problems begin. You'll start to experience a range of issues, from very subtle hints to very obvious and annoying disruptions, none of which you should ever take lightly. Let's dig deeper. The annoying clunking or knocking noises. The first and perhaps most easily identifiable sign of a failing control arm is the emergence of unusual noises from underneath your car. Listen carefully. If you're hearing a consistent clunking or knocking sound, almost as if something is loose under your vehicle, especially when you drive over small bumps, potholes, or even when making sharp turns at low speeds, that's a very strong indicator. These strange noises typically originate from worn-out or even broken bushings or a ball joint within your vehicle's control arm. These bushings and ball joints are supposed to dampen movement, but when damaged, they create excessive metal-on-metal friction or looseness, producing that unsettling sound. It's an undeniable alarm that you shouldn't postpone addressing. Loose or wandering steering, a different driving sensation. Next, let's talk about a problem that can be truly dangerous: steering issues. Have you ever felt as though your steering wheel pulls to one side, forcing you to constantly correct its direction just to keep your car driving straight on a flat road? Or perhaps the steering feels loose or wanders, almost as if there's no direct connection between the steering wheel and the actual wheels. These are very serious control arm symptoms. Worn bushings or a malfunctioning control arm can no longer keep your car's wheels properly aligned. As a result, the wheels can move unpredictably, causing the car to veer off course, and you'll notice the steering becoming very unresponsive. Imagine this happening on a highway at high speeds. It can become incredibly hazardous and difficult to control. Unstable handling and terrifying vibrations. Another equally important warning sign is unstable handling and vibrations that can be felt throughout the cabin. If your car feels shaky, wobbly, or floats when cornering, especially on longer bends or when changing lanes, it means your upper or lower control arm might no longer be able to hold the wheels firmly and stably. The wheels become unsecure, making the car feel unplanted and unsafe. Along with that, continuous vibrations felt through the steering wheel, accelerator pedal, or even the floor of the cabin are strong indicators of a control arm problem. These vibrations are often caused by worn bushings or damaged ball joints, which instead of dampening vibrations, become their source. This sensation is not only uncomfortable, but also a clear signal that vital components aren't performing as they should. Uneven tire wear. Clues from your tire treads. Never underestimate the condition of your car's tires. If you start noticing uneven tire wear, especially on one side, either the inner or outer edge of the tire tread, this is a clear visual cue that your control arm isn't maintaining optimal wheel alignment. When a control arm is faulty, the wheel's angle becomes incorrect, camber or toe in, toe out, causing one side of the tire to rub against the asphalt more than the other. In many cases, this peculiar tire wear pattern directly indicates a serious issue with worn bushings or a worn-out front or rear control arm that needs replacement. Allowing tires to wear unevenly not only speeds up tire replacement, but is also a reflection of a deeper suspension problem. Rough ride and deafening road noise. Finally, if you notice your car's ride becoming harsh, uncomfortable, and accompanied by pronounced road noise that wasn't there before, this too could be a result of control arm issues. When the bushings in the control arm are damaged, their ability to absorb bumps and road noise significantly diminishes. This control arm-related noise can make every small bump feel much harsher and drier than usual. You'll hear the tires more clearly, or even a rumbling sound as you drive. This severely impacts driving comfort, especially if the rear or lower bushings are worn out and no longer effectively dampening vibrations and noise from the road. Why you should not ignore these symptoms. Serious consequences. Remember, folks, the cost to replace a control arm is significantly less than the risk and repair expenses of a serious accident caused by losing control of your car. Ignoring these signs of a bad control arm, whether it's bushing noise, a wandering steering wheel, vibrations or knocking sounds when going over bumps, isn't just about discomfort. It's about your safety, your family's safety, and the safety of other road users. A neglected control arm issue can lead to other suspension components failing, a sudden tire blowout, or even a wheel completely detaching from the car. These are worst-case scenarios that must be avoided. So if you start noticing any of these control arm warning signs, don't delay. Get your car inspected by a trusted professional mechanic immediately. It's always better to prevent than to regret later. If you found this video helpful and it provided you with important information, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more car care and safety tips from us. We'd love to hear your experiences. Let me know in the comments, have you ever experienced any of these symptoms of a bad control arm in your car? What did you do? Thanks so much for watching, and always drive safely and responsibly.